All right. There we are.
Still waiting to see it.
There we are.
There we are. It's going pretty all right.
Yeah. Right before we started the stream here, we were talking about how it was being discussed in our Discord about how we've been streaming for, it was 10 years in May. So we passed our 10-year streaming anniversary, which is kind of crazy. And the only thing that we've been consistent at in the entire lifetime of the channel is that we are, more times than not, we are here every single week.
Yeah. It's very rare that we miss a week. It's like almost always because we're like traveling back from a con.
Yeah.
Like if one of us is traveling, usually the other is not and can stream. You know?
Exactly.
We can get guests, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, like I'm almost surprised we didn't start sooner.
Yeah, it's crazy. If people were looking for those first streams, we did them on Twitch, and I downloaded them and added them to the bonus material playlist. They've been there the whole time, because if you go to the actual streaming page, it only shows you since we started streaming on YouTube, which was immediately following the Genesis RGB episode, I think. And I feel like I did that from my mom's house, right, as she was getting ready had sold it and was in the process of moving out.
You know what, though? I guess I want to say next month is the 17 years of streaming for the Backloggery, which is like someone could have been born when we started streaming on the Backloggery, and they're in like senior year in high school now.
Yeah. And, that's now that stream can go see rated R movies without parental supervision. Because I don't know, you always have to be accompanied by an adult, or at least have their permission, right?
Is it 17 for R-rated? I know it's 17 for like M-rated games.
Oh, is it? Well, there's NC-17.
Is it 17 or 18 for R-rated?
NC-17 was no children after. Nobody is allowed in there younger than 17.
Right.
With rated R, you got to be 17 to see them by yourself or without parental supervision, but you can still see them if you have parents with. So that's funny. 10 and 17. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So I mean, this is not not an appropriate stream for like a stream anniversary. It's just it's just funny. It's just funny to look back, and also I think when we were streaming on Twitch there, I said earlier that we used to stream every other week. Not every Sunday.
Yeah, I don't remember that at
Sunday.
all.
Because I think
But
I think that we tried to like time it with our like video releases, right?
Right, which we actually managed to get usually like 2 out a month at the time, right?
Yes. Sometimes more.
Yes.
And
so we called them what was it?
We call them episode debriefs.
Debriefs. That was the word. I couldn't remember the debrief.
Yeah.
Episode debrief, and it was like we would play something relevant to the episode. Like either if it was focused on a game, we did that game. If it was focused on hardware, we'd play stuff on that hardware using that mod or something like that. Episode debriefs. Could you imagine if we us having a video every week and we were still able to like make the stream like related to the weekly episode? That just seems impossible.
I mean,
and I have like no desire to do it that way.
No. I mean, that's what it really comes down
at the
to.
time,
like,
though, I thought that. I don't know. I feel like I remember like feeling a little sad or a little resistance to the idea of
episode
just doing whatever. Like I was like, oh, it should have
be related to.
It should be tied into something. But nah, we just play whatever.
Yeah.
And I think people are okay with that.
Yes, because I often don't think it's really about the game being played. I think that certainly for the regulars, I think that it's just about like a nice way to end the weekend, start the new week, and just hang out talk with people that share the same interests.
Yeah, we create this space of shared interests every week. That's the main draw, I think.
Exactly. Just as kind of a heads up, like I'm feeling like 11 o'clock's got to be a hard stop tonight. My wife is going to San Francisco for the next several days, and I have to take her to the airport at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And I was also out doing yard work from 9 a.m. until like just about 2 o'clock when it started raining. And I'm planning on doing a lot more this week while my wife is gone, and my kids are also gone until Wednesday. So I'm like kind of on my own. I'm gonna work on the lawn. Oh, do I have a farmer's turn? Yes. I mean, I almost always have a farmer's tan. I'm just not, I'm just not the kind of guy that takes off my shirt to mow the lawn. I'm just not that guy. I don't think anybody wants me to be that guy. So, and it's kind of like a big. I mean, it's a kind of it's a thing at most places, but I don't know. We always laugh about how like for some reason here in Kentucky, it just guys just want to take off their shirt when they're like walking down the street all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And like my kids are all like, why? What are they doing?
I mean, the guy there's a guy that like is right next to me, and I think I've seen him wear a shirt once or twice. And when I did see him wearing a shirt, it's like I don't recognize you. Who is this person?
Just some people just like they just don't care. Like that's just what they want to, how they want to. They can live that life and not even, like blink at it. But there's just like, even I feel like if I was even like in like peak condition, like peak physical condition, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, fair.
So yeah, that's happening. So I mean, kind of have a little bit of a pretty solid 11 o'clock end time, at least from here. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. But
how did we go from I need to drive my wife to the airport at 6 a.m. to I'm just not going to be the guy that mows my lawn without a shirt.
Actually, before we start the game, I do want to address that I missed a super chat last week, and I'm not sure if John the Don is in the chat. But I wanted to take this opportunity to really apologize. I've had it written down here. I've thought about it at least like 4 days this week about how I was like, I can't forget to do this. And I'm not sure if John the Don is here, but he was asking, hey guys, what video editing program do you recommend for a beginner? Even if it's a one-time payment like Final Cut Pro, I have no idea what to use. And I feel like the number one thing you should do is like download the free version of DaVinci Resolve, because it gives you full access to the program. It just does not let you utilize your GPU unless you pay for it. And if you do pay for it, you get it's like a one-time payment, and you're good, at least currently, forever.
I believe someone in our Discord, because it's something similar, some like Linux and Windows stuff came up in the Discord a few days ago, and someone, I don't remember who it was, unfortunately, but someone said that the free version of Resolve on Linux doesn't have like H.264 support.
Okay,
which is kind of annoying. But I think I don't think that implies that it doesn't work in Windows or
Mac,
but it's just not hardware accelerated.
Exactly, which is pretty, that's the kind of limitation that if you're just curious about seeing what it's like, is fine. But if you're going to try and do like anything kind of serious with it, you're going to immediately want to pay for it.
As someone who doesn't know how to use DaVinci Resolve, I would encourage you to do it as well, because I wish I knew how to use DaVinci Resolve, and I feel like, admittedly, I only tried to use it for like 10 or so minutes, but it like nothing about it was familiar at all.
Well, yeah, it just requires you to start from scratch, and I'm still like, I still don't really fully know how to use it, and I've been dabbling in it here and there.
It just seemed completely alien, but I feel like DaVinci Resolve like is already like a really big player, and if you feel like you kind of understand the basics, the free version is like it's a lifetime purchase, right?
Yeah.
Are you forever entitled to like all their updates, or is there like a cutoff? Like you don't get a new version
until like they become so successful that they can do something else.
Yeah, well, they should be so successful, because aren't like a lot of like, it's like it's really more tuned for like film editing, right? Like it's used for like real films.
It's just like Final Cut Pro. Like it's just a different way. It's used for the same exact things that we use Premiere for. It's just that it looks different, and it's built. The nice thing about it is that it's built on a newer code base, so it runs so much better than Premiere. And not that Premiere like runs terribly, it's just the fact that they are just honestly, like building on like 15 years of old code at this point.
Right. Well, to be honest, like ever since I upgraded my computer, I almost never have a bad experience with Premiere. I did early on, because my thermal paste application was poor. And once I fixed that, like, even though I've got like one of those CPUs from Intel that was potentially problematic, the 14900K, like I almost never, after I fixed the thermal paste, I almost never have anything bad happen in Premiere. Like my hardware has like brute forced past the problems. Yeah, I see Zane's dad saying Adobe Premiere Elements is a good deal, $99 for 3 years. I actually didn't even know Elements still existed. But that was always a great program back in the day as well. It was always really affordable, easy to recommend to people. And I remember even when I started working at the college TV station back in the day, I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but there was some feature in it that I actually preferred for some tasks.
I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Yeah, you should do that. Over Premiere Pro, I think it may have been ripping DVDs. Like, I think you could natively rip a DVD within Elements, which was kind of amazing.
That is kind of amazing they let you do that.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. I have no idea if you can do that in there.
I'm going easy, y'all. It's just what I'm going to do tonight.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think all the games you should play tonight, they should just be about seeing how far you can get until you run out of continues.
Yeah, uneasy.
And then switch games. That's what it's all going to be about.
Yeah.
Let's just see how far you can get.
So I was watching this intro here, where all your the other ships get shot down. I wonder if that's any kind of inspiration from. There was an inspiration in Nier Automata's opening, because if you remember, all the other ships get shot down.
Right. Maybe.
I mean, obviously it happens over an extended amount of time, and I guess it's kind of maybe it's like a trope or something like that. So who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the first time you play that game, it's like such a surprise how it starts out.
Yeah.
And it's really good too. Like, it's not like
it's
tacked on shooter gameplay. It's great.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to that episode? I might not have shared it. The episode of Retro Hangover, like they do like these shorter episodes called flights that are just kind of like weird, like weird subjects or something like that, like ranking things and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I did one with them that was the best opening levels. And that opening for Nier Automata was like my number one.
Wow. Star Fox was number 2, right?
I don't recall. I know that I had like Tetris Effects first level on there.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I made it a point to use some like newer ones instead of just like, because I knew that there was going to be the things that we've seen or heard like in a lot of other podcasts from like other people. Like I knew that like Mega Man X was going to be in there, and I tried to pick stuff that was not like a typical choice.
Mm-hmm. It's very similar to I don't think I can't remember if I finished the episode yet or not, but it's similar to one of the recent Game Sacks. That was another one of the games with like awesome, that make an awesome first impression. Just have like a really good start. There was a super chat 9 minutes ago. Sorry for the chatting.
I think it came in right before we started talking about the other.
Yeah, Dad1153 saying in relation to whether you should mow the lawn with or without your shirt. Having a embarrassed face, a horrified face, and a crying face, saying, "Keep it on, keep it on, keep it on."
Yeah, I mean it's not something I'm gonna do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I thought it said "keep on keeping on," and I thought maybe it was a Death Stranding reference.
Oh, I don't know. Is that specific to Death Stranding 2, or I don't know?
No, it's just all of them.
That's
what they always say. You know, it's like keep on keeping on.
Oh, I don't remember them saying that at all in the first one. I still don't know when I'm going to play it because
and now you're like thinking about, Claire Obscure probably also. Well,
yeah, that's like also on my mind. Like, it's like I mean, I guess we'll see when I finally like have the time. Like, I'll have to debate between like Clair Obscur and Death Stranding 2 for like the next like modern game I play.
Right.
I mean, here's the thing. There was a Backloggery stream directorship scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
From longtime backlogger Ash, that is for me finally starting Trails of Cold Steel.
Oh, okay.
And that's I want to say that's the Monday after this coming Monday. So that's pretty soon. So
man, that's good. I can't like. I wouldn't want to stream that.
Well,
I mean, be like so much dialogue.
Well, yeah, but it's getting me off my butt and actually making it happen, right?
Yeah, I mean that's got to be the scariest thing on your list, right? Because I like even barely doing anything in that game. I feel like I finished it. It was like 85 hours. Yeah, and I barely did anything.
I mean, Sekiro is also terrifying because lots of people say that's the toughest of like the FromSoft Souls likes.
Yeah.
Especially because it has no online component. You cannot like cheese bosses by bringing in other people.
Interesting.
However, I really liked what I played several years ago. But yeah, like I've heard a lot of people say like, oh, it's really good, but it's like the only FromSoft game I haven't beaten or something like that. So that is scary, but yeah, in a lot of ways, I'm more scared of Trails of Cold Steel, but mostly because I like don't even know what I'm going to think of it. Like I'm really hoping I'm going to like it, but
I'm not sure. It is. I don't think it's very good, but much like I guess, the first game in these series usually are like world building, and then there's like usually a plot twist at the end that sets up like how things are going to go from then on.
I mean,
like sets up the real plot.
You kind of got into it after a while. But
Which the
Trails of Cold Steel.
I wouldn't say that I got into it. I forced myself through a lot of it. It's very, very repetitive in the way that like the story beats happen. Like you'll see when you start it because I mean the last hour of the game is really, really good and gets crazy. Or last hour and a half.
And then it's cliffhanger.
And then it's cliffhanger, and like I wanted to to start the second one right away, but I was like, I just put 85 hours in this. I'm not gonna do it. And then once you kind of get, when you don't do that, when you don't start it right away,
yeah,
then it's like, well, now like the excitement for it has passed a bit.
Right. Yeah, I mean, who knows? It's. That was very much like putting that on my list in 2020 for 2023 was always a bit of a gamble because like I really liked the story and vibes of Trails in the Sky, which is the only Trails game I played, but it was so long ago. There's so much I've forgotten about it. But I didn't really like the gameplay too much. Like I thought it was pretty good at first, but then I got real tired of it.
Yeah.
But characters, story, music, vibes, all very good. But I was really over the game itself. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Trails in the Sky remake because like it looks like it will make like the parts of the first game that I didn't enjoy as much better.
Yeah.
Like it looks really good.
I just hope that the second one of that
doesn't take forever.
Doesn't take forever. I have a feeling that they're probably not going to take forever. I bet you they get them out there pretty quickly.
It's going to be the framework is in place, and they're yeah, I think it's going to be relatively easy for them to convert them. I mean, Falcom's a bit of a machine, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I saw people talking about, you know, beating DK and stuff. You beat DK. I have not yet. I think I'm in the last section of, I think it's called the Radiance Layer.
Oh, okay.
It's the one where you get the seemingly last bonanza, like not the
right.
Unless there's like you know, another one that, but you know, the skill tree only reveals enough room for
right. And you're
5 of them, I think. I don't know if there could be another, but there was always like spots for 5 bonanzas.
Yeah.
And I just got the 5th. I don't want to say what it is to not spoil people, but I don't know how close I could be to the end. Like, it was interesting because you said
it really
like,
keeps going. It's pretty long. I was surprised. It just keeps on giving you more levels. Even, you know, like you've already had several levels where you haven't gotten bonanzas on them.
Right. A lot of them are short.
Right.
Like a lot of them are like almost these like transitional levels between bigger levels.
Yes.
But
I think the next one that you go. Have you been to the racing layer yet?
Yeah, that was the
one right
previous
before.
one before the Radiance layer.
I think that you're going to get a big kick out of like the last full one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What I think what I think of the ending, I won't spoil anything. I thought it was fun. I did enough of the post game to get to the final level. But when I found out that final level doesn't give you anything, I was like, I don't really feel like doing it. Maybe I will come back to it because after I finished it, I did feel like I wanted to get the rest of the bananas.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel,
like several areas. Like I got all of them in several areas, and I really like that it gives you the option to buy the maps if you can't like find those last couple ones. Right.
Although, honestly, if you just like find a big mound of dirt, you collect maps pretty fast.
Yeah, but I think there's some that are not in maps. You just gotta find them.
Yeah, well, I've never, I haven't collected everything in any layer. I've never like gone back to a layer, but like I try to feel satisfied with my exploration before moving on.
Yeah.
But
I do think after the Radiance, or even after the Radiance, I was like, I'm just gonna kind of mainline because I just want to get. It just keeps on going, you know. Like at that point, it was like close to 30 hours.
Well, I remember you saying I thought it was almost over several times, and then it just keeps going. But there's like been nothing that happened that made me feel like,
even
I wonder.
Like the climax is like you think it's over, and then it's not.
Right, but like nothing has really happened where I'm like, ooh, this could be the end.
Right. I'm just saying, like,
felt that way to me yet.
It's just longer than I was expecting. There's just more worlds than I was expecting.
Right.
You know, because
how
a lot of these games would go is that they would give you the bonanzas like one level after another,
right,
and then you'd have like the final one.
Right.
And there's many more layers than that.
But it's definitely like once you play it, you like realize, like not just because of the team that made it, but you're like, oh, this is the successor to Mario Odyssey. Like the game is of that scope.
Right.
You know?
Oh, jeez, I died. I mean, I kind of feel like it's better than Mario Odyssey. In
I
some
like
ways,
Mario
it's
Odyssey
more approachable, I think. And
really well. I like Mario Odyssey more just because, like, I do like the game a lot, but I feel like it's, the core hook of being able to destroy almost anything kind of limits the level design from like being as like aesthetically interesting and memorable compared to like locations and games with levels that you can't completely destroy.
yeah,
like I feel like there are aesthetic concessions,
right,
for making the gameplay possible, and in some ways gameplay concessions as well. Like it's a really, really cool game that there's basically nothing else like it, but at the end of the day I would say I still prefer like really tightly designed platformers. But it's still really fun and really, really unique. But I would still rank, in terms of platformers from, more relative, in terms of platformers from the past, generation, I would still rank Super Mario Odyssey, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Astrobot, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I would still rank all of those over Bonanza, personally.
Okay. I mean, I get that. I should really replay Odyssey someday because it's been so long since I've really experienced it again, and I probably remember almost nothing from it.
Yeah. Well, I mean I really, really liked it, but like that final level just like really elevated the whole thing for me like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like that final sequence is just one of the greatest moments in gaming, I think. Like, I mean, yeah, it's not like a super like gameplay intensive thing, but it's just like it's a moment, Like it's like the ending of Super Metroid, It's like one of those grandiose things,
Yeah.
That you're just never gonna forget. There is indication that we have a new member, Dan Vask. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there is also a notification that Nana Cheesecake has been a member for 32 months in a row. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Saying, it's the boys. Did either of you make it to that Southeast Gamer Exchange convention that happened recently in Greenville, South Carolina? Yes, I was there. I was not a guest, but I joined the JRPG Pursuit crew for their panel on JRPG remakes and remasters, which I thought was an excellent topic.
Hopefully that gets released in some watchable form. But if people want to watch you on that...
Well, it was released as part of the JRPG Pursuit's members-only content. So
I see. Okay.
That, you need to be a YouTube member for the JRPG Pursuit. Go check them out. I think after you listen to their show, you'll be like, oh yeah, these guys are good at talking. They put on a good show. And I was on it. If you want to see some Triforce side content, I was we recorded it like before I drove back home.
The podcast aspect of it.
Yeah, we recorded last week's episode.
Yeah.
This past week's episode, we recorded it before I came back home, and it was a fun conversation. So
yeah, I had a fun time listening to it.
Go check it out. And but yeah, it was a good time. I feel really good about the deals I got. It's definitely like if you want to collect like games, like if you're looking to buy games, it's probably like it probably leans the most strongly in terms of like proportion of things you do at the con. Like it probably leans the most strongly towards like buying and selling games of any large con that I've been to, I would say. I think there might be some like smaller cons that are like mostly just like, yeah, it's mostly just buying games. They're like rather small events. But this is a big con. And it has a lot of vendors, and most of them are willing to negotiate. Like the guy that I ended up buying that Castlevania Chronicles from, he was not going to let me go. Like I literally started walking away 2 or 3 times, and he just like couldn't deal with it. Until I got him to knock $40 off of it. I mean, and I wasn't kidding either. I wasn't playing it up. I was like legitimately like, man, I'm just gonna have to think about what I want to spend my big money on.
Yes, this continues.
Just gonna have to think about it. Nana Cheesecake was also asking if I happened to meet Clint, Lazy Game Reviews. I mean, actually did not bump into him. I was sad that I did not. I did not see him. But I know he was there because he released a video of like wandering around.
Yeah.
But we've met him like
a lot.
we've
times? Met at two conventions. Yeah.
Well, I've seen him at 3 because you weren't at Retro World last year.
Right.
But I got to see him at Retro World. He told me and Audie about the place that has this like Taiwanese street food that's just like a gigantic flat piece of fried chicken in a pizza box, like literally in a pizza box. Like they had, like this place had like bought pizza boxes that said pizza, but it's just a big piece of chicken. They give you like spicy mayo and other sauces to dip it in. It's like cut, and you just like rip off these big pieces of chicken, and it was delightful. It gave me acid reflux, and it also like somehow straightened out my bowels. Like it was so good. like I don't know. It was a mixture of emotions and effects, both positive and negative, on my body. I can't explain. It was crazy good. Has anyone had that before? I don't know what it's called, but it's like this like fried chicken that's a giant piece of fried chicken that's Taiwanese street food. It's crazy.
But it's a pizza.
Fits in a pizza box. And apparently, I didn't actually see the place because I think Audie ordered it for like Uber Eats or whatever service he uses. I have no idea. So I don't, I guess they've got like a Taiwanese street food place in Hartford, Connecticut. Sounds interesting. But yes, Clint was the one that informed us of that. He like showed us this video on his phone, and we were just like immediately like, this is lunch tomorrow. No doubt about it. Yeah, and we spent a lot of time with Clint at Long Island.
Yeah. I mean, the first time we met him was at...
And his brother.
Yeah. Well, the first time we met him was at Midwest Gaming Classic. And
yes,
that was like the first time that we hung out with him all a bunch.
Was that 2 or 3 years ago? 3 years ago, right?
That was 3 years ago, yeah.
3 years ago, yeah. The first one we went to, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time with him. I mean, like he was like, like, oh man, I want to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
We like went and ate lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Then,
I thought that was like it's always kind of wild when,
Yeah.
Like of course we want to hang out with him, but he's like, oh yeah, you guys want to hang out?
Yeah.
he really wants to hang out with us.
I always like to tell people, and people always like to hear stuff like this. Like, if you've like met some of their favorite YouTubers, like this always makes people feel really good when you say it. And it's just the gosh darn truth. I always say like when they say like, oh, have you met Clint before? I'm like, oh yeah, and he's like exactly what you would hope he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's true. People like hearing that they're their favorite YouTubers just are what they are.
Exactly.
But yeah, and then we ate dinner with him and a friend of his and Kelsey Lewin and her boyfriend at like this crazy German restaurant.
Yeah.
In Milwaukee. Yeah, I mean we spent a lot of time hanging out with Clint.
I saw a super chat from.
There was another super chat from Shadow Mask. Thank you. Saying, what is the most money you would pay for a video game? Ooh.
I had I saw a friend was like owns a store called Cyber Sage, and I saw on his and it's in Florida, and I saw on his Instagram that he had like a real nice copy of Pulse Man. I'm like, how much you would selling that Japanese Mega Drive Pulse Man for? Because it's an expensive game, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, this one is like in perfect condition. It's got the like registration card and all this stuff, so it's $1,000. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Like that's too much. That's too much. That's out of my price range.
I can't think of any game I would pay $1,000.
Yeah, at this point,
like I have a really hard time imagining going that far. I mean,
the only thing I would pay $1,000 for is if like somebody, like I somehow lost my like childhood Final Fantasy 3 or my childhood copy of a game. Instead, and I knew for a fact that this person had my childhood copy, and they were like, I don't want to sell it, but I would say like I'll buy it for like probably more than I would normally spend.
Yeah, I mean it would be nice to like be able to get my childhood like NES or Rescue Rangers back, right?
Right, like if you knew somebody that definitely had that.
Yeah.
And they're like, I love this game. You can have it for not $1,000.
Yeah.
Like something that you already have. Because you've built up a history with the ones that you do have already. For the copies that you have already, which have had arguably longer than you had those other ones in the childhood copies, right? Of like Mario and all that stuff.
I mean, I think to go. I mean, for one thing, like I think like both of us have slowed down a lot. Like, I mean, we've got what we want, right? Like we're content with our collections, which has opened me up then to like, okay, well, I'm not like spending as much money on like smaller games now, like that makes me feel more open to like treating myself to something a little more pricey every now and then.
Right.
Usually though, like I have to feel like I've kind of earned it to like, if I'm venturing over, much over $100, like I have to feel like I've done something to earn it. For instance, when I bought that Kudelka at Long Island last year, like we sold a bunch of shirts.
Right.
And even after I'd bought several games, I still had more money in my wallet than I came in with. And I'm like, whew, this makes me want to buy a $200 or $300 PS1 game.
Yeah.
But we sold stuff. We literally earned it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it makes total sense.
And I saw Kudelka several times at Southeast for 400. So I'm real happy with that 300 I spent on it. And it's a nice cup. Although even at that time, it was a good price. Like, I had seen it for 400 already, so I was surprised to see it. Especially such a good cup.
Does anybody know what that number is next to my lives? It shows like a little ship, and it says 5.
Yeah. Like, it looks like your options.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't have 5 of them.
Like, can you hit another button to, like, send out an extra option or something manually? Interesting. Oh, well, like, I just saw an option get I saw an option get destroyed, and then it reduced to 4.
Oh, okay.
So I guess your options have hit boxes, or maybe they take hits for you? Maybe that's it.
I feel like I might be getting close to the end here.
And what I did, like, you know, my big purchase at Southeast Gaming Classic was Castlevania Chronicles, and like that was like what I decided to do, and I've still got money left over for the next con, like the travel expenses that Long Island reimbursed us for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had that money sitting in Venmo. Like, I've never connected Venmo to my bank, so it was just sitting there for almost a year.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I am going to, like, I bring my set amount of cash, as always, and I'm only going to use that on purchases. But then, like, if I see something that I really want that's, like, an expensive game, like, it doesn't have to be $200 or $300, but, like, you know, something over $100. I'm like, ooh, like, that just strikes me. I'm like, I do want that. Then that will be like, you know, that'll be my treat. That'll be my, you know, that's my going outside my price range fund. I've still got more than half of it left over. So. Which, you know, I need to check, actually, but that might have been my last, like, Castlevania to get it all. Like I hadn't. It's not something I'd ever really thought about before. Like it never like occurred to me like, oh, I like have almost like all the Castlevania games. Like,
yeah, I guess I kind of do too, don't I?
Do you have Dracula X on Super Nintendo?
I do not.
Or Super Famicom?
So
I have that for Super Famicom, which is still expensive, but not as expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just like always written off getting that because it's like it's been pretty pricey for a long time for
right.
basically film. You know, as I said on the JRPG Pursuit podcast, like the reason I didn't buy it back in the day was because it got bad reviews. But like in retrospect, the reason it got bad reviews
is because the X68000 port.
Yeah, I mean, it's an update. Like it's a retro platformer, and people didn't like those back then.
It was also $20 when it came out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, because I got it because I was working at Electronics Boutique at the time, and you know, like I knew that it was not like it wasn't Symphony of the Night. You know what I mean?
But
like it's not.
Yeah,
not pretending to be something like that, but it was a $20 game when it came out.
Right, but people just didn't like anything that felt like a step back at that time. Like, you know, games needed to be progressively bigger and more complex and more engaging and more realistic. And, you know, this was a game that just was what it was. And if you like that kind of game, you'd like that kind of game, but you wouldn't know that from looking at reviews because, it's bad.
Right.
You know, and I don't think I had yet really learned to just like ignore that. And like, I mean, I basically knew what I wanted, but like if I saw a bad review, it would still like be hard for me to, you know, put myself in like, well, would I like this kind of game? You know,
right?
Like I wasn't thinking too critically at that time of like, wait, it's like maybe this person just doesn't like that kind of game, and maybe I do.
Right.
You know. But anyway, there was a $2 super chat from Jonathan Henson saying, "So what's going on, Mod Retro?" Yeah, I know that there's that. It's kind of really weird timing. They announced that I assume FPGA N64, I think releasing later this year. I'm it's going to be such a mess because obviously there's like a lot of baggage.
Oh yeah, I mean there's no way
it comes with that brand, and whether you cover it or whether you don't cover it, it's going to be controversial, right?
Yeah, I mean I will have no interest or desire to buy it and or cover it.
No,
just like with the I don't need to give more money to billionaire weapons developers.
But it's functionally useless, to me. Like I don't even need the analog 3D, but I'm, assuming we're going to get review units. It's not terribly useful to me because I've got other ways to play those cartridges and, presumably equivalent to better quality. I am very curious about the overclock.
Man, I just got wrecked there.
But anyway, it's just like I was just like, oh no, when I saw that announced, because it's like people are going to be mad no matter what. Like, you can cover it and they'll be mad, you can not cover it and they'll be mad, and it's just like there's no winning.
Well, there's no winning except for where your own morals stand, and I mean, I know where mine stand.
I would greatly doubt that we would get review units anyway. So
yeah.
I don't think that's going to be anything we're going to see.
Yeah.
It just adds
one, we would say no.
Yeah, I mean, it just adds a layer of
we'd have to
unpleasantness to retro gaming that I wish wasn't even like.
Yeah.
I just wish that controversy didn't even have to exist. I think it's overall a shame that it's happening. But there was also, and I'll need internet speak translation because I live under a rock, which apparently Dad1153 does not. Who says, which F4 are you? Pet/friends of channel allow. What is F4?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can someone hipper than me define this? Can someone with kids define this for me?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is an F4? Huh?
I've never heard it before.
Fantastic Four. See, I was thinking this was. I was thinking this was like some like. I thought this was like some hip new lingo. Like what's your F4? Pet/friends of channel allow. So how? I'm going to be honest with you. I've never
Well, I think that you'd be Reed Richards because you're way smarter about all of this stuff than I am, and I feel like I would be the Thing.
Is that the big rock guy?
Yeah.
I know basically nothing about Fantastic Four other than there's four of them. One of them I think is called the Human Torch, and there's a big rock guy.
Yeah.
And I don't. Otherwise, I don't know it. Like the thing I know the most. Like I've never seen one of the movies. I think I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch them soon, though, because I know that the pre-existing ones are considered bad. The new one is apparently good.
Yeah, I took my son to see it on Friday afternoon. That's kind of like our thing now. Is like we go see movies.
Oh, every Friday?
No, I'm like, do you want to go see? I asked him if he wanted to go see movies every Friday.
Mm.
And I'm like, what if we went and saw something that you didn't know anything about? Like, we just go and see something that we don't have any expectations. He's like, oh, I don't know, it sounds like really stressful.
Oh, stressful.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm into that, because you never know what you might see that might just amaze you, you know?
I feel like, I mean, this is probably just like a symptom of modern life, but I feel like a kid his age shouldn't be thinking about the word stressful.
Yes.
It's probably just like said so much by like adults online.
Yeah.
The kids like think they're stressed too. Like, I remember there was a time, like even like up until I went to college, where I was like, I don't know if I know what stress is. And now
Now you do.
now I do.
Man. Is anybody know this is the last level? I feel like it's got to be close. If it is, if it's not. But yeah, I mean, it was fine. It was fine. I liked it as kind of a cool feel to it.
Like it's a retro future.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
Which is pretty neat. A little something different.
Yeah, like the poster looks like the Jetsons.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that's what it would be. I think that you're Reed Richards and I'm the thing.
Okay, there you go. I'll have to watch the movies and see if I concur. But yeah, my biggest exposure was in the new Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, did you watch that?
Yeah, and like the ending, like the post credits.
Yeah.
But that was probably the funniest thing in the movie. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I've seen it twice, but might need a refresher on like what I'm.
Oh, I'm very surprised you could forget the post credits. It's very funny.
Will you tell me what it is?
Well, it involves the Human Torch.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Where like he says all that stuff.
I said none of these things.
Yes.
And
he literally does, right? Yeah.
It was very funny.
This is the last level. Last boss is fairly easy. Okay, so did I make it to the last boss? Was that big? That big thing, that part of the ship or something like that. It looked like it could have been the last boss. It didn't seem that difficult. It's just getting there. That's part of the problem. Oh, come on. I thought that was a power-up.
That 1153 says Sandy's the Silver Surfer. Think so? I don't know.
Maybe.
He's just laying over there where
I wonder if this version has a
air comes out of the vent.
And the US version has.
She ain't,
it's not.
she ain't silver surfing much. Being a lazy bum.
But it was fun. It's fun to go see like a movie with him because he's kind of into it. So like that's like my big time to like kind of connect with him, which is nice. And my daughter is going to the gym with me. Like she is old enough now to go to the gym, and we've been going 3 to 5 times a week. It's been very good, as a way to.
Does she like it, or is she like, oh, actually, this is not fun?
No, she totally likes it, I think.
Okay.
And like since she's 13, like they. I wanted her. I'm paying for her to do a few training sessions with like a trainer that can like actually show her how to do the things correctly. and she's more than likely to listen to them than she would be to me on stuff. No, it's true. It's just, you know, like I really wanted like
Yeah, you're right.
her to have a trainer that was, you know, was another woman, you know, who can like say, oh, you know, like, there's a lot to enjoy here. You need to just figure out how to do it and figure out what works for you, you know. So she's doing that, and I'll go to the movies with my son. So I assume this is the last of us. Too bad I've got no weapons here. I'm on my last life.
I can't look at that thing at the center and not think it looks like a piece of audio equipment.
Oh, really? I see it, and I see
Like,
like
it looks
a
like quarter-inch jacks.
I see like a battery that has like the two snap-on things on the top.
No, it looks like a tube amp or
5 volt
something
or
like
whatever,
that
3
with
volt.
two mic jacks on the front.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
So you still have continues?
Yeah, I'm assuming that there's unlimited continues here, especially since this is the Japanese version.
So this is a cartridge you win.
Yeah, I got it.
You got a
Arcade
really
Legacy.
good deal, right?
What's that?
You got a really good deal.
At the time, yeah. I mean, I traded him some stuff.
Oh, that's right. You got the price really good. So that's right.
Yeah, I got this, and I was able to trade in stuff, and I got this and Bare Knuckle 3.
Oh yeah, and you also picked up Troubleshooter for John, right?
Yes, but I mean, he paid for that separately.
Well, of course. So this was not taken from Jim.
No, he has the English version, which might not have unlimited continues. Kendrick, yes. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, I wanted her to be able to get a trainer that will prevent injury and, you know, just find out what works for her. And it's been good, you know. Like, it's. I did just find out though that apparently, with the membership that I had to get, which is not like the bare minimum membership, it's like the one where you can bring a guest, because I got to bring her as a guest every time. And apparently, I get free hydro massages with that, and I'm like, well, what is a hydro massage, and I need to get one, I think.
Well, I mean, if it's free, then I guess you've got it. See what it is.
Yeah. I mean, apparently I can also use their tanning beds, but that's not really something that I do.
No.
Or, you know, if I need to get rid of the farmer's tan, I could probably do that.
There was a $2 super chat from Matthew saying, Human Torch and Big Rock Guy, try paying $1,000 for a PS1 game. I'm not sure if the implication is Human Torch and Big Rock Guy sound like a PS1 game that I would pay $1,000 for. I wouldn't, but I like the idea of a PS1 game called Human Torch and Big Rock Guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd put it on my X station at least, you know, check it out.
Yeah. But like $1,000 for a game, I would never pay that unless it was something that I had, that I knew was mine from a certain point in my life, and that's the only way that person would part with it. And even then, I would have to think real hard about it.
Well, yeah. And you'd be mad about it too, because you're like, well, I deserve to just get it.
Yeah, it was mine. At 1 point.
There was a notification that Enchilada has been a member for 21 months.
Dang.
Thank you. Saying saw Fantastic Four yesterday. It was pretty great. Hope the Mega Drive shooters get you a hole-in-one. Then again, it might kick you out into space. Yeah. I don't think any of these are grounded enough for a hole-in-one, unfortunately. But, you know, you work in space when you got that hole-in-one, or that, well, not, I mean, it's always a hole-in-one in Super Monkey Ball, but when you got that goal in Super Monkey Ball, that was in space. Ooh, you've got more lives this time.
Yeah.
There was also a 199 from Matthew McFetters. Thank you. Saying this game
did I do it?
ABAP.
Did I get it? Or is
I-
there gonna be another boss? There's gonna be another boss, isn't there? Yeah,
blew
it's
up
giving
the,
me-
the audio.
Oh, we got some glowing green balls here.
Can someone remind me what ABAP is? Is that always be pew pewing?
Oh, this is what I gotta do, is just destroy shoot these green things.
Oh, that's right. That's the Chad Warden ABAP. As baller as possible. I remember that. Yes. I feel like
there's gonna be another. Is there gonna be another one? It's like an extra life.
like I feel like no one talked about that video anymore until, like, I don't know, John started talking about it again, like, however many years ago, and, like, it's kind of, like, never entirely left my periphery ever since.
Come on. So there's 3 forms.
Oh, man. Each form seems pretty short.
Yeah. Was that the last boss? Anybody?
It's got it. Gotta be. I mean, if it's an orb with a face, like a creepy face, like that's gotta be the core. It's gotta.
Only this had like a way to crank up the lives.
Have you ever played? Oh shoot! What was that game? It was a Konami game called Thunder something. We spent a good bit of time on the Backloggery stream yesterday. We didn't finish. I don't know if Drum finished it offline. What was it called? Did anyone watch the Backloggery stream? Remember what that game was called? Konami shooter called something Thunder or Thunder something. Like it sounded very similar to, like, you know, there's lots of shooters with the word Thunder in the title.
Yeah.
But it was not one of the more well-known ones. Thunder Cross, that's right. Okay, so he did finish it off. Have you ever played Thunder Cross?
No, I'm not familiar with it at all.
No, Konami game, I think 88. I mean, it was good. Nothing spectacular, I would say. It was good. Nothing too notable about it. Pretty typical, but good. Someday I need to knock a Thunder Force game off my backlog.
Yeah.
Have you ever beat Thunder Force 2?
No, I have not.
I mean, that one, like, kind of
I feel
scares me more.
Yeah,
than the
that one
others.
and that's one that, like, I had it pretty close to release too, and it just felt insurmountable the way that the levels alternate, I guess.
Yeah, like a game like the Thunder Force 3 and Lightning Force,
Right.
they're on rails, so but with the more. I mean, I'm not sure if there are more on rails levels. Like, I don't know if all of Thunder Force 2 is like kind of the free roam format. But it just seems like you are accountable for more things that could potentially go wrong in Thunder Force 2 with the free roaming, right?
Yeah.
Like it just seems like, I don't know, something about the idea of a free roaming overhead shmup just seems intimidating.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it just seems intimidating.
Yeah. Well, it is. I think that it always felt insurmountable because of those levels. No! Oh. I let this missile barrage out, and there's still one coming after me. Leave me alone. It would be extremely surprising to finish this, even on easy, tonight, so that's why I kind of really want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go for it.
An unsuspecting beat for the night.
Yeah. Have you, now that you've updated your backloggery, have you managed to keep it up to date?
Yes.
Excellent. I can't tell what the actual target on this boss is.
I think it's just that
It's like
centerpiece.
Oh, the blue thing? Really?
Well, it's the thing behind it.
Okay. That makes sense. It's just like, it doesn't flash that often.
Yeah. I'm in good shape here.
No. Oh, Zane's dad says, I think MUSHA is much harder than Thunder Force 2.
Oh.
But he is playing on easy.
Yes, I am playing on an easy.
Is Thunder Force 2 on normal still easier than MUSHA on easy?
I'm not sure if Thunder Force 2 has a
Difficulty? You could play it.
I could, but I'm not gonna. And besides, I specifically stated Mega Drive shooters.
And they're all ones that you own carts of.
Yes.
Because you had a stack of games in the thumbnail.
No! Gosh darn it.
You still got...
So can I avoid that stuff? Do I gotta stay back here and try to just get it to... How do you do this?
You might have to be higher up.
But how do I stay that high up?
Oh, you can... They come out when the green blob goes into the wall.
The problem is that they stay out. You can't dodge them.
Right, but you need to be looking for, like, okay, when are they going to hit the wall, and then get above it. Get above it, like, before it comes out.
But... Yeah, but it's just...
You just gotta be you just gotta be very conscious of, like,
I gotta stay close to it, I think. Which is
don't go
the blackening is saying.
Don't go up too early. Like, you don't want to be close. You don't want to be close most of the time, but you want to be close for just like a second, right? And then go back down and just pay attention to where the next one's going to hit. Like, you're going to be wanting to weave up and down.
I mean, if I could get to it with some power-ups, I feel like if I just stay close to it, I could waste it really quick. It's just that I had my single shot.
Oh, yeah, so you gotta be really careful, like, in that transition to that last phase, or hopefully last phase.
Right, which I did that time. I felt like I was in pretty good shape there.
There was a notification that Scott Snyder, who I understand has another Buc-ee's box
Yes, I have.
coming my way,
Yes, same here.
says, happy birthday to my dog Tuck. He turned 7 today. Seems like only yesterday when we brought him home. Hope everyone is having a good evening.
It goes too quick.
Yeah, Sandy's going to be 8 in October. So it seems our dogs are the same age, me and Scott Snyder, for at least part of them. For like 3 months, almost 3 months. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's silly to remember this, but, you know, Sandy was born the same year that the Switch came out.
Oh.
So I'm always thinking like, oh, like, you know, I can... It was always easy for me to remember, like, wow, the Switch generation has lasted a really long time because the Switch generation is, you know, half a year older than my dog.
That's a funny way to think about that, but yeah.
I don't know. It always makes it easier to remember like dates and ages and stuff when there's like two things that you kind of help you triangulate where in the timeline that was.
Right.
Hey, but Moss says saying he's going to get the senior citizen discount soon.
Yeah, what is this? You know, senior citizen discount. I was looking when we were at the movies. I was like, how old do you got to be to get like the senior citizen discount?
Yeah.
And for some reason, I thought it was 55 when I first saw it, but I think it was probably going to be 65. But...
Yeah, 55 sounds a little generous.
Yeah.
you got a while yet to wait. You know, I think it's 60. I assume they still offer those. I think it's 65 when you can get like a super cheap lifetime pass, like everything in the national park system.
Oh yeah.
And like everyone in your vehicle gets to go in for free if you just have one pass. That was like my dad's favorite thing about turning 65. He was like so excited to get that national park pass. I think it was like, I don't know, like maybe $50 or less at the time anyway. And it's good for life. Everyone in the car gets in. Forever.
Gosh darn it. How did I do so good that last time? Now I get, like, clipped by that ship. Now I have this gun that's going to shoot so slowly. I don't want the red, I guess.
Oh, well, you're already down to 0 lives. Oops.
I know.
This was an off run. You had 5 lives going into the last boss.
I know.
And you know when people go get a senior priced drink or whatever, they always say, they're like, and I want a senior Coke.
Really?
They always, it's never I want a Coke. Like you gotta specify. I want a senior Coke.
You get an extra life like right at the beginning, just from your score. Come on. I will never have another run as good as that one.
So wait, You start the level with 1 or 0 lives?
With 3 lives.
But why?
You're looking at the 2. The 2 is my lives. The other one is the option.
Right. But like, did you already die once or twice?
Yes.
Oh. Those are also a senior discount thrift stores? Dang. They're already cheap.
Is there a preferred weapon for the last set of bosses that anybody would recommend?
I don't know.
Not that it matters.
You want to speak up?
Just use what I can get. I like the green lasers the most, but it's hard to feel like you want to. I guess I'll just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume they're a little less powerful just because they do continuous damage, but continuous damage adds up.
It sure does. I know that I talked about the lawn care I was doing earlier, but I'm planning on doing some power washing in the next couple of days.
Ooh!
My neighbors got a power washer. I saw them out using it on their driveway, and I'm like, can I borrow that sometime?
And they said yes.
So I'll reenact, my favorite pastime in playing Power Wash Simulator, and I will listen to some yacht rock while I am. I like yacht rock, like listen to some Christopher Cross while playing. Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, when that makes me think of how Xavier, when he was visiting a few weeks ago, and me and Drum and Lynn were hanging out with him, and he was like, man, Coury is such a dad. Like, like there's just like no universe where he isn't a dad. Like he just looks like a dad. On streams, he gets mad at games like a dad. Just like the way you say it and shake your head, or like, oh, come on. just nothing but dad vibes from this guy over here.
Oh, shoot. Stay away from me. There we go.
Speaking of Power Wash, I can't remember where I saw it, but I feel like I saw it said somewhere, maybe it was on Discord, I don't remember. But like,
As soon as I get there.
someone compared like the satisfaction of like clearing out a section of terrain and Donkey Kong as being similar to Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, well, I could see that.
I mean, I've never
Floating blue blob, the way it kind of floats around here, makes me think of like the DVD logo on a screensaver.
Yeah?
Like not sure if it's going to hit directly in the corner or not.
Yep. Yeah, it's always pretty amazing when that happens, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like that's
wow.
like one of those things that it's like a shared human experience.
Yes. It's just like that is very satisfying,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes me think of, I've told this story before. And I think some other people are like, oh, I do something very similar. Like I always think of like the the way that when you have
can't.
the burning ability and Kirby's Dream Land 2. I think it might be very similar in Kirby's Adventure, but I always think of Kirby's Dream Land 2, you like you hit the wall, it goes boom, and you like the way you bounce up, and then you go higher, and you go again, like boom, boom, boom. And I was like,
I think I beat it.
oh,
It's got to like stay right up in its face, which I mean is appropriate because it actually is a face.
yeah. But yeah, like when I was like laying at the dentist's office or something, like I would like just like imagine this ball like boom hitting the wall, and then like where would it go from there? Boom. Where would it go from there?
Come on, I did not do it.
No. Oh, surely this is like a continue point. Like this looks like a new level. It's gotta be,
okay.
right? Oh, it's just like the last ditch.
Please, and still let me move around.
Oh, it's always uncomfortable.
Now there's gonna be a boss rush,
Oh no.
and then the real last boss.
Oh no.
Do I gotta land here? Okay.
It's always like the end of Rocket Knight Adventures, where it's just like like even when you think it's so done, like there's just that little bit more. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, I've been pointing out.
Yeah, I mean it looks like it's in the background, but who could say?
Yeah. Why do I have 11 lives? Did I get 10 lives from killing that last boss?
There was a super chat from Dad1153 again saying shirtless Coury power washing video equals TikTok hit.
Yeah.
With a very red, steamed and bothered face.
Well, it was so hot today, though. I mean, there was like a heat advisory.
Yeah, it was.
I came in and rested like twice throughout it because I thought I was going to throw up. And I had to think, so here, this has never happened to me before, and I think that this is something that happens if you like get overheated, is that my muscles like really tensed up. And like I kind of got like my foot like in the arch started like tensing up. And
interesting.
It's almost like you have like a cramp where it's like pulling it closed or whatever.
Right.
And it happened. I got like a Charlie horse from it too. So yeah, dehydration, which is funny because I drank like six of these things when I was out there.
Wow.
But I'd never had that happen before.
Need electrolytes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that I had drank so many of those things and I was still that dehydrated.
But yeah, don't overdo it with that power washing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the back patio, and I think that what I'm gonna try to do is once I get everything out at the gaps, I'm gonna put paver sand in there, and I think that makes it so that nothing will grow up again. Yeah, I do need Rondo. What
Rondo?
Yeah, you've never seen Idiocracy?
Oh no.
Okay.
Describe Rondo.
Rondo is Gatorade, but in 500 years in the future, people are so stupid that they're watering plants with Rondo because they say it's what plants crave. And so do you know like the story of this, like the plot of the movie, what's about?
I've read like the concept of it before, but I don't fully remember.
Well, it's like a totally average person, two like totally average people, They're going for like some military experiment, and it turns out that like it freezes them, and they were going to get revived like a year or something later, but the program got shut down, so they just got like stored in this for 500 years, and they wake up and they're the smartest people in the world.
Yeah. Just like really average people, though.
So it's like totally average people. And the thing is he's just like, why are you guys not giving plants water? Because people are starving because the plant, like everything's, they can't make anything without.
Because they're giving plants Rondo.
Yeah, because they're feeding the plants Gatorade.
Like whole farming operations.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
And as soon as they start giving water, giving plants water, then everything starts
like
getting
saves
a little bit
the
better.
world.
And like, they're sitting there watching, like, people just watch these shows, and there's this one show called "Ow My Balls," where it's just like people like getting hit in the crotch like repeatedly. It's like the number one show on TV. All right, so do I want to take a vote of like what people think I should play next?
Well, tell us what you got.
Yeah, I mean,
show us what you got.
Okay, so I got Vapor Trail. I got this is not Fire Shark, it's the Fire Shark prequel.
Same.
No, it's the other one. Same is Fire Shark.
Right.
Can't remember what it's called. I have Curse. Is it Flying Shark? It should be. Yes, it's Flying Shark.
What was it about Curse? Like Curse is like has an interesting developer or a cool box or something. But
it's Micronet. It's like not. It's like not considered a good game, and it's also 30 FPS. But it's just one of those games that looked really good in screenshots and magazines. The ship is like real big, and I think that it seemed like, oh my gosh, I wish that we were getting this in the US at the time.
Well, why don't you pop that in? Because I just want to see it, and I feel like you probably won't play it that long anyway.
Yeah, but it has like like the cover art is like really cool. I mean, all Mega Drive games have cool cover art. And I also have Granada, which is not like a typical shooter. It's more like a free roaming shooter.
Yeah, I forget. I know I've seen that game being
course,
played.
We got Hackfire, but I don't really want to play this. I just wanted to bolster the pile size. So I kind of want to play. I'm going to plan on playing. I'll do Curse just to see what it's like.
I see what.
And I'll probably play some Vapor Trail.
Yeah.
And then
I saw what you meant about the opening of Nier Automata maybe being inspired by this because like the other ships get shot down.
Yeah. So now when you see that, you're like, oh, I get that.
Yeah, very much so.
All right, we'll do Curse.
Yeah, no Thunder Force 2 because he said specifically Mega Drive games, so he only has Mega Drive games off his shelf right now. But anyway, apparently people are saying Curse is bad, which lines up with what I've heard. So, well, let's just see what it's like.
But at the time, it's a game that looked good in screenshots, and how are we to know, right? Like just looking at that kind of stuff. We wanted. It seemed like a cool game that Japan got that we didn't get.
I mean, it looks like a cool enough title screen.
But it's 30 FPS. When you look at seeing it in action.
Oh, it is. Is that even 30 FPS? Like the way the.
So isn't Micronet the people that made like Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins on the NES? I feel like it might be the same people, which would explain.
Yeah, This looks like, I don't know if it's just like the frame pacing of the stream or your capture card or something, but like this looks more jank than I would expect even.
Oh, those trees kill you. Yes. It was like, yikes. It does have good music, though.
Yeah. Look at those wiggling like dandelions or whatever.
Yeah. Wiggling phalluses right there. Oh.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, Mellow Gaming says it looks like it's updating parts of the image at different intervals. Maybe, and it looks like there might be screen tearing. Although again, I'm not sure if that's just a stream issue.
Okay, so this is it Micronet or is it Micronics that did? Is this Micronics?
Micronics sounds familiar.
Yeah, is this Micronet? Maybe I have to look at the box.
Let's see.
The music on this first level is really good, though.
Let's see.
So I started my first pledge game yesterday.
Oh, so you haven't played a pledge game from any year yet this year until now?
No.
That's crazy to me because I've like done relatively good.
I know, but I've also, like I've kept up on new releases more than you have too. For like the first time, I think.
Yeah.
It's just there's so many new releases that I wanted to play right away. That it just kept on keeping me from it. And then also, I had that time where I was just playing Yakuza games. But I started Ragnarsenti yesterday, and I'm playing on the Mister.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm.
Any particular reason?
Just because it seemed like something that I've never really done before, and also, I had just finished playing the Ys 5 translation on the Mister. I don't know. There's just felt like this was the way that I wanted to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Oh,
like an option. But yeah, so I'm playing Crusader Ascenti, and it's like such a good looking game.
Oh yeah.
That's a game that's like $1,000 now too. But
it's cardboard.
And it's a cardboard box, yes. Exactly. I will be completely happy with my Japanese copy. So I did some searching because you can name your character in that, right? And I've kind of got to the point now where, it's like polar opposite of Game Dave, who has to like name every character after himself, or every main character has to be named after himself. I've started like looking to see if a character in a game like has a name, even if it's
right. I haven't done that in a long. I mean, I feel like that's not as much a thing now as it used to be. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Like the main character in Secret of Mana has an actual name. Now, I don't know what it is.
Well, I didn't know what it was.
I used to call him Jimmy.
Jimmy?
I thought he looked like I thought he looked like a Jimmy.
Yeah, well, I mean, they all have names, and I didn't know that they all had names until like the remake came out.
Right.
Anyways, I found out that the main character's name in Crusader Ascenti is named Corona.
Okay.
So.
Like. Okay.
Like the beer.
Or the virus.
Yes.
Exact same spelling.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, I wouldn't expect that to be that character's name. Like, that's a little bit of a strange. Like, I don't know. It feels like too many letters or syllables for like a 90s RPG character.
This game is like it's hard to look at. You know what I mean? Even if I didn't understand frame rates, if I played this when it came out,
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been like, what is going on? Why does this look so bad? And I would not quite understand why. Why am I... It's not like it has a battery backup on it. And there's no option or anything like that. It just like you hit start and it immediately jumps in. It doesn't even say like level 1 or anything. All right. Should I... I'm going to switch over to Vapor Trail now.
Okay. Right at the start of the stream, or maybe right before it started, there was I can't remember what it was, but someone was like, "Ooh, we're gonna get to hear the first level track in some game," but I don't think it was one of the ones that was on your pile.
Vapor Trail is a good first level theme.
Well, maybe that was it. By the way, I looked up Micronyx on Wikipedia, and it says Micronyx is the genus of moths of the family Cambridae. It contains only one species, Micronyx nivalis, which is found in Venezuela.
Oh.
There's no picture of it.
Vapor Trail.
I want a picture.
I'm sorry,
of
the
it.
Japanese version is called Operation Vapor Trail.
Micronyx nivalis.
Oh, this one just like only has easy and hard. I like that it says roll bomb.
Oh,
and it's just-
nivalis.
What's that?
I'm trying to get the spelling of this moth so I can get a picture. Wow. There's like
Sylph.
There's like a
Valkyrie,
there's like a sketch of parts of this moth, but there's like no pictures of this moth. Like on Google. Like it must be rare.
super rare.
The first thing that comes up on the image search for Micronyx nivalis says Monographella nivalis, foot rot of cereals. Foot rot of cereals. Wow, this is like some scholarly paper. Foot rot of cereals.
Hey, have you watched the Dune movies?
I haven't.
You should. It's
They're really good, right?
yeah. I finally watched like the second one yesterday, and I thought it was excellent.
It's the same director as
Blade
Blade
Runner.
Runner,
Yeah.
right?
And The Arrival.
And something that, and
The Arrival.
That's right. Yeah, I knew.
He was
I
going
knew
to be
the
doing the
director
next
done some good-
Bond movie too.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did. I did remember that. I saw he was attached to something pretty big recently, but I couldn't remember what it was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's going to be so interesting. Like, is it Amazon that owns Bond now?
Yeah.
So I remember when that happened. I think what I read was something to the effect of, I think it was something to the effect of, there was already like kind of a partnership with Amazon, and like, but the producers like Barbara Broccoli and was it Michael Wilson?
Yeah, I think they've been
Like,
bought
they-
out of the thing now.
Right, but I think they still had like creative control, like creative veto power.
Right, but I don't think.
And I think it just got. I think it just put things at a deadlock, and that's like why nothing was happening.
Right.
And like, I kind of wonder if maybe they were just like kind of losing it with a little bit, to be honest. Like, I mean, like, I don't, Amazon. I mean, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully that turns out okay. But that's, I don't know. Like, we don't know how that'll turn out. Like, it's not like the most confidence inspiring thing, but it could be totally great, right?
Right.
But like, I read something a while back that kind of made me think like, oh, like, maybe they've like lost their marbles a bit. Because this was like when the GoldenEye remake was being worked on. Like, I don't think this article was from back then, but I think this may have been like someone like reminiscing about developing that. And like Broccoli and Wilson are like, oh, like it's a video game. Like, this is, children might play this, so he shouldn't use guns. And they're like, you need to understand, like, he has to use guns. Like,
yeah.
And like that kind of made me think like,
options.
Yeah.
Although, I mean,
like,
I don't know what that James Bond Jr. game is like.
Yeah. That like 007 First Light like almost seems like it like has some James Bond Jr. energy. It's like a young Bond. That'll be interesting. Like, I feel like that's the title, right? First Light. Like that was like, I'm excited for that game because I think even though I've not like played much Hitman, like IO is like a perfect fit for Bond. For sure.
Yeah. Well,
like, I feel like first
I have the Hitman. I should like really.
I do too, but I played like the tutorial, and that's like all I've done.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
But I really want to play it because it sounds, it sounds like my thing. Like, it sounds like very adjacent to like
Yeah.
GoldenEye. Like, just in terms of like how the levels play out and how you just kind of.
And I feel like it's probably hilarious at the same time.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, I mean, you're like this like big conspicuous bald guy with a like barcode on the back of his neck.
Yeah, but I
Like,
mean more like
blended
hilarious
in.
as in, like silly things happen.
Yeah,
Just
you could
like
make
wasting these people, like throwing them
could
in the
solve-
water or something like that. Nobody knows.
Yeah, you could solve scenarios in probably amusing ways.
Yeah.
But I just like First Light though seems like such a strange title to me.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're just trying to make it obvious, like feel like, oh, it's a prequel of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like it just it doesn't have that Bond ring to it, is what I mean.
Right.
Like there's a tone to Bond titles that it doesn't really have.
Yeah. And sometimes the movies aren't able to recreate it.
Sometimes, I mean, most of the time though, it's like, oh yeah, that's got a Bond vibe to the title.
Yeah.
But like, Dr. No, Casino Royale, like those aren't like the most Bond sounding titles.
Yeah.
Like, or what became the iconic Bond sounding title. I mean, obviously Casino Royale was the original story, so of course that's it's a little silly to say it doesn't sound like Bond, but like it doesn't sound like what Bond titles became.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know, or you know, even something like Spectre is like a weird.
Yeah, it feels, even like strangely enough, like I feel like License to Kill sounds also like kind of a weird.
Yeah.
One. I've always.
I mean, if that one was like changed, like that was kind of like I think like a Return of the Jedi situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where you know that was Revenge of the Jedi, and then like very shortly before release, it became Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it was going to like I don't know if it was like quite as close, but it was pretty close. It was going to be License Revoked, which is like the most boring sounding title imaginable.
Yeah, I mean,
License Revoked. Oh yeah, I mean it's obvious why they changed it to License to Kill. I mean it's just a little boring because that's just like part of the Bond lexicon, right?
Right.
So it's just like it does sound a little generic.
What's that?
I have a big soft spot for both of those Timothy Dalton movies, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I
love when he dies, he says, I can't hold it.
Huh?
When you die, he says, I can't hold it.
Like, I'm not going to go out without relieving myself in the process.
No, well, it's like that's like what they in Star Wars, like when they get shot down, he's like, I can't hold it. He can't hold.
But
can't hold his position.
Can't hold the line.
Yeah.
Can't hold the. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, but
the idea
just like that with no other context sounds like.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna crash, it's like whatever, right?
Yeah, like who's gonna find out?
Yeah, exactly. What's there to be embarrassed about in that situation? This is one of those games that you have a health bar on this, which is kind of unique for a shooter, but it starts you back if you die. It's not just your new plane flies on if you die.
Is this like a port of an arcade game?
I believe so. Yes.
Because it's just like the narrow aspect ratio due to the big bar on the side just kind of makes me think it's just like this game feels like it was designed for Tate mode.
Yeah.
I had to explain the Tate mode joke on the backloggery. I think it was last week.
Oh.
Yeah. I think most people here know what Tate mode is.
Yes.
What it's from.
Interesting. So you're saying like Drumble didn't know what it meant?
No. He knows what Tate mode is.
Okay.
I'm not saying people didn't know what Tate mode was, but people didn't know when I said Tate mode. Right. People didn't know I was making a joke.
Do I gotta go through the whole level without dying? I don't feel like there's any checkpoints.
Cloud seems to be confirming that it is.
What?
A Tate mode arcade. What's it called again? Vapor Trail?
Yeah. You know what I almost played tonight? Toki. Mm-hmm. The arcade game of Toki.
Oh, the arcade version? Oh, yeah, because it's on Mister now, right?
Yeah, I think it has been for a while. I just think it's funny that Toki is like this game that's just kind of endured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were like one of the first things I saw at Southeast Game Exchange. I was commenting to the JRPG Pursuit crew. I said this game is everywhere. Like I see like
what version?
Like at least
the Genesis version?
Oh no! Like the like the Switch Collector's Edition.
Oh yeah.
Like
Which I'm pretty sure that is like 99 cents on the eShop right now.
But it's like you see that collector's edition like weirdly often at every convention. like it's just funny to me that it even exists and you see it so much. Oh, it's probably because they don't sell it.
Yeah.
Like who is shopping for Toki? I mean, it's actually a pretty good looking game for what it is.
Oh,
but
yeah, I think it
still
looks like the artwork in the remake is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, as good as artwork of Toki himself can be.
Yes, none of which are as good as the Genesis cover art. But I just think it's really funny that the Japanese name for Toki is Juju Densetsu.
That is a good name.
It is.
Juju
It's a fun name to say.
Thank you, Dad1153, for pointing out that Mega X6 dropped a super chat 10 minutes ago. Not true, 8 minutes ago. But thank you. Saying, good evening.
So how come you continue on?
How you guys have been great. I've been playing games, replaying Live Alive, and listening to Ozzy's music this week.
Oh, yes. For the longest time, Ozzy Osbourne's music video for Crazy Train was like one of my favorite music videos because it's a guitar flying down a railroad track. That's like the whole music video.
That's kind of funny.
Dude, it was so funny to me, like as a kid, you know, like I would be at friends' houses.
Is it like a giant guitar or just like a regular sized guitar?
No, I mean it's a guitar the size of a train.
Okay. Is it like real or is it a special effect?
It's a special effect.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was very very funny as a kid. I remember seeing it and like I wanted my friend to see it. So like we put MTV on like all day and I just like hoped that it showed up. Cuz I wanted to like talk to him about it. I really like see if he thought it was as funny as I did.
And then when he did see it, was he just like, oh, okay, whatever?
I don't remember. Probably.
No, I mean, you know, as you all know, I don't care about pop music, but I was in a restaurant the other day and I overheard some customers saying, I don't even remember what musician they were talking about, but I knew they were like referencing that Ozzy had died.
Yes.
And said, so we were saying that they need to take whoever it was and wrap them in bubble wrap, like to protect them from dying.
That's weird. I mean, he's already dead.
No, like some other musician.
Oh, okay.
Like, because I think they were just saying like how like these old musicians like are dying now. Like I don't know who the heck it was. Like maybe it was Paul McCartney. I don't know. He was like, I mean, he's never gonna die, right? Like I have no idea how old he is, but like,
yeah,
like he just seems like someone who's just like never going to die.
Yeah, well, don't say that. I feel like he's got to. He's getting there. I think we're getting close to like probably losing a lot of people.
Is he the only Beatle left?
I think Ringo Starr's still alive.
I don't know. There was a $5 super chat from E.W. Rooney. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Saying, not gonna lie, if Coury comes to my house on a random Geek Squad repair job, I'd be cool until I saw a Hitman barcode on the back of his neck. Cheers.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
How many bald dudes do you think there are in the world who got like a Hitman barcode tattooed onto their head or neck or wherever it is? Like there has to be at least like 2.
There has to be at least 2, yeah. I'm sure there's it's probably in the hundreds, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
And the real question is it actually like scannable, and like what is it?
What
happens when you scan it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it could be tricky to actually like apply. I don't know. I mean, I don't know nothing about tattoos, but like it would probably be difficult to like apply it, like in a way that like actually like reads the thing. Oh, actually, maybe not, because like, I mean, it's kind of amazing how rarely a barcode like doesn't scan right. Like even if like the packaging is stretched or at a weird angle. Like I think I read something about like the development of barcodes a while back, and you know it was like it was really important that they like and like challenging to get it to where they scan like reliably, accurately, and quickly, so that it doesn't, you know, slow down the process of checking out, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, otherwise, like, it'd just be quicker if, like, the cashiers just, like, type in what it is or type in the price or whatever, right?
Right.
It had to be quick and reliable, and it's pretty darn reliable. I mean, I'm sure that the actual, like, reading technology has improved, but it always surprises me. Well, maybe not always surprises me, but sometimes I'm like, oh wow, like that, you know, like just the way the packaging was, like the barcode was like really stretched or at a weird angle, and it still works.
I see that Jay Birds is asking if we've spoken or talked about Expedition 33. I played it and finished it. Try has not yet.
I have not. So
I thought it was very good. I did not care for the last the way things kind of played out. But don't say anything else about it because Try has not played it.
I have heard that some people liked how it ended and some people didn't.
Yeah. I didn't care for Act 3.
Interesting. But anyway, I saw, or maybe it was even you that said it. I can't remember. Like someone today said something to the effect of like, "Oh, you should, like Expedition 33 would be shorter than Death Stranding 2."
Yeah.
Whichever. It might have been someone in the chat when we were talking about. I haven't done either of those. Yeah, but I'm going like, hopefully after, you know, because that Trails of Cold Steel is looming, so hopefully after I finish that, I'll like things will be clear and I'll be like, okay, now I'm doing either Expedition or I'm doing Death Stranding. One of the two.
So, I mean, I was thinking about like doing some more Trails games also. I mean, like being on that JRPG podcast, like got me thinking about it. And they told me about how there's versions released for the Vita that are like enhanced versions, and they've been you can get versions that have the English translations from the PC versions like transplanted into those, and you can play it on your PS TV, like an enhanced version of it.
Interesting.
Of the Trails in the Sky trilogy.
Right, but at this point, it feels like you.
But everything else is available, right?
Right.
And those are too. But I mean, if you wanted to not play them on PC or PSP,
I feel like I've heard. I'm kind of confused because I've heard the JRPG Pursuit people say something like, "Oh, the Cold Steel arc is 5 games," and I don't.
It's 4.
Or
maybe it is 5 because there's like that. But I think that's kind of like a culmination of all of those arcs.
Right, like I'm confused because I don't know exactly which game it is, but like there's the 4 numbered Cold Steel games, but like I think there's another game that takes place in like Arabonia, I guess.
Yeah,
at least that's the
I think
impression
that's
I get. So
I think
I don't know if like it's officially considered part of the arc or if that's just if fans just consider it part of the arc. But whatever it is, I don't have it. The only Trails games I have is Trails in the Sky on PSP, and then the 4 Cold Steel games. Like that's all I got. Like if I like end up kind of taking to it, then like I'm probably in trouble because there's all these out of print games I don't have, right?
Right.
I don't know what I'm going to think in the end.
Okay, so were
really
you just saying that you don't have like you don't have any of the other ones besides like
I only have the Cold Steel games because I was like I already had the first 2 original, right? Like I got them, or I think because you seem a little down on Cold Steel 1 now, but like at a point in your playing of it, you were positive.
Yeah, I mean
mostly positive.
And I think
like,
I will replay it probably
like,
before I play 2. I'll just do like a new game plus.
And just like, yeah.
And,
but I got the PS3
I even consider playing
version.
all of them on easy.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but anyway, I had the PS3 versions.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, well, if I'm going to play this, I'm going to want like the whole thing. So like, I got it, and then people convinced me to upgrade to the PS4 version of the first 2 games. And luckily, there's like a standard box, very cheap version you can get.
Yeah.
From Amazon UK for the first.
And they're also it's
like $20.
ESRB versions have been reprinted by VGP.
Oh, good. Just standard boxes or?
Yeah,
collectors. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I actually bought those, and then I think you were the one that said, "Oh, you should get these" or something. Or was it you? It might have been.
Oh, I don't remember.
And then I took my steelbooks. I kept all the other materials from the the steelbook editions and just traded the steelbooks in.
Yeah, I do really like the PS3 box. For like
it's like the boxes.
Yeah, it's really cool. Actually, do I have Cold Steel 2 for PS3? I don't know for sure. I mean, this is like one of the few like
I die and have to start the an area over, and other times I just continue on if I die. I don't really understand why that happens.
One of the few odd-shaped boxes that's like meant to go on the shelf that I actually do like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of them are in here.
Those 2 versions that you'll never ever play.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably worth something. Like,
I wonder. Maybe it is. Look it up.
I mean, maybe like if I like end up not liking it, like there are so many diehard Trails fans out there. Like,
yeah,
someone would probably be happier with this than me, so maybe I would consider it. I don't know. It just depends on what I think when I'm.
That's not going for $500 on eBay. Stop it.
No, couldn't be.
That box is not going for $500 on eBay. Stop.
You're not going to stop me from looking. I'm going to look.
Because I got it too.
And you're like,
Well, I will never play those versions. I've already transferred my save file to like the new versions. I mean,
okay, yeah. Here's allegedly brand new.
Okay.
For $72.95. Like with the box.
Does it have both of them in it?
Here's another supposedly sealed for 45. And here's Cold Steel 2 by itself for 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not outrageously valuable. This is not outrageously valuable.
I mean, I would have it on eBay by the end of the night.
You would stay up late even though you gotta take your wife to the airport at 6?
Yes. For $500, sure. Potentially $500.
You could do it tomorrow. It's not going to change anything. I'm going to go on show only sold items. Yeah, I mean, here's... Yeah. Yeah, it's really not particularly valuable, actually. Well, it's a nice box. I enjoy having it, so I'll keep it. I don't think I got to Joshua Helmicke's 199 saying "Rip Ozzy."
Yeah.
And then there was also Tim from Skelvin Knight saying, I finally got my email from Nintendo to order a Switch 2, and now I see them in the store. Go figure.
I can't believe Nintendo's still sending those out, to be honest.
I wonder if they're getting any takers, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably, like they want people to buy it through them, because obviously they're going to get more profit if they do. And so they're probably just, like, continuing to send that out, like hoping more people will buy it from them so that they, you know, don't have to allocate as much stock to retail stores.
Yeah, that would make sense. But still, I don't think that they're having a hard time keeping up.
No. I mean, can you just buy them freely on Nintendo.com now? I'm going to look. I'm going to see what is there. I mean, I have not really been in a lot
like
of
Best
stores.
Buy has them.
I mean, I haven't been in a lot of stores that sell video games. Now it says invite required. You know, I think the only place that you can buy an extra dock is Nintendo's online store.
Oh. Huh.
I'm thinking about asking for it for my birthday.
And get an extra one.
Yeah. Well, I want to be able to leave a dock at my parents' house. Is the main thing.
I saw someone in our Discord show that the Mario Party Jamboree version came out. Is that new? What is
I think
is that considered that Jamboree? Is that considered the best of the 3 Mario Party games that came out on the Switch 1?
I don't know. The only one, still to this day, after I stopped buying Mario Party games in the GameCube era, the first one I bought was
Super Mario Party,
Super Mario Party, which I bought just for the nostalgia.
Right, and that's the one I got too. But
it's really good.
I wonder what the added mode includes.
It looks like some camera stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if there's more to it than that. If I'm not mistaken, Mario Party Jamboree is similar to the previous game, which I think was called Super Mario Party, which, as far as I know, is a Joy-Con only game. You have to use a single Joy-Con to play it, which doesn't super appeal to me.
Right. Okay, well, there's no reason for me to get that then. I'm good with just the one.
Yeah,
because it's not like I'm playing that.
Yeah,
I did finally spring for a Hyrule Warriors though, after I realized I'll just get that one and I can get rid of my Wii U version. or put
Yeah,
the Wii U version in my giveaway box.
I mean, I'm not going to get rid of the Wii U version, but yeah, it's really awesome on Switch. I actually put it in my Switch 2 carrying case and like considered playing it when I was in Greenville. I felt like, that's like the kind of game where I feel like I could just like play it here and there and like have no real trouble just like jumping back in to like be like, oh yeah, I feel like playing a level of this game tonight,
Yeah.
like, just over a long period of time. Like, it's not the kind of game that you really need to kind of like focus on. I mean, I've beaten it on Wii U before, so it's not like I need to, but yeah, I mean, that just seems like a really fun thing to replay because it plays so well on Switch too.
The game got really hard. It was fine for a while there. Right now, it's like pretty tough. I don't understand why I was respawning though in place sometimes, but then not others. All right, I'm gonna move to Flying Shark, and then we'll see what happens. Or do you want me to pick another bad one?
Is that the game that's the prequel to Same Same Same?
I think so, yes.
Or something else?
I was like an XDR, like not a good game.
Huh?
So I also have this one, this XDR game, which is like not a great game. It's like considered like one of the bad shooters on the system.
Well, why don't you do it as another transitional game?
Okay.
I see Jaybird saying, does anyone have experience using a Retrode 4K to downscale PSP output to 240p or 480i output to a CRT with a bigger image than the default? If anyone might have information on that off the top of my head, look up Marco Retro. Because I know that channel has done a lot of downscaling videos. I'm not sure if that might be a use case that, unfortunately though, I don't think it's likely to work particularly well. I don't think it's likely to work particularly well because there's a reason the PSP is displayed smaller in the CRT, and it's because it's not going to like integer scale to a larger picture and still look good on like a 15 kilohertz CRT. I think you're better off just scaling up the PSP to your 4K TV. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but it looks like it kind of looks like a higher color NES game.
Yes, yeah.
With a small amount of parallax.
Yeah.
It looks a little simplistic for Genesis, but it doesn't look bad. I think Sandy might need to poop because she hasn't pooped all day, and she's staring at me and fussing.
All right.
You want to see if you can poop? You want to try to go poop? Go poop. Come on. Let's go.
It only just goes in the morning, and that's it. Yeah, I feel like I got this game for free. That's the reason I have it. I think it might have been like in a bundle with something else that I got. I just really like having Mega Drive games, and a lot of times I find myself just buying them for the cover art. Not that this one has like good cover art. Oh, there we go. No, oh, have I seen Pooty? No, Pooty has been dead for at least 4 years now. I've not seen Pooty's owner either. I'm not sure if he is still alive or not. Because I think that think once he had stopped having a reason to go outside because of the dog, he kind of let himself go. But I've not seen him in a long time. I am not sure if he is still alive or not. Because yeah, as soon as Pooty died, I think that it made him not want to do anything anymore. And it's interesting because I saw him every day before when Pooty was still alive, and then I just stopped seeing him. Yeah, this is not great. We're not going to continue. I'll switch it. Well, I'll wait till Try gets back, and then I'll switch the game.
Sandy did not poop, for those curious.
Well, thanks for being so transparent about that. Letting us know, keeping us on top of abreast of the situation.
Yeah, it's good to be informed.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna switch.
Not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
Is it going to end up in the giveaway box?
No, I keep Mega Drive games just for the cover art, the box art, and the full color manuals.
Oh,
I mean that's what I like so much. Oh, interesting. So if I put this. Does it just like play the English version?
Oh, is it another?
It might have both on it.
Was it Mystic Warrior or Mystic Defender?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh wow, that guy is like super scary. Like he looks inhuman. Sainrub was asking if we're playing Mega Drive shooters in honor of Eartheon coming soon, but no, I don't think that was your reasoning behind it.
No, but I mean it's. I'm very excited about Eartheon. I will definitely be streaming that.
It does look like 1942, doesn't it? But I don't think it's the same thing. I mean, that's Capcom, right? This was what was it? It said Sega and then original game something else.
Probably Toaplan, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Or Compile. No, I'm pretty sure it's Toaplan. Oops. Those explosion sound effects are really loud. So, has anybody in the chat finished Crusader Ascenti? Could you give me an idea like how long it is? How long
I feel like
around
I've
like
heard
8 hours, but
oh really?
I'm curious.
I mean, I feel like I've heard it's a fairly easy game. Like it's I heard people say it's like it's meant for kids. I don't know.
Okay.
It's really that easy.
I'm okay with that.
You've got
E5,
the Japanese.
I played.
Oh yeah, did you finish it?
I did, yeah.
Was it pretty short?
I think it took me it was like 7 hours.
Oh
yeah.
Wow, yeah.
It's pretty short. It's not great. I think I said the other day I thought it was like it's like a 4 out of 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly not great.
I mean, I have to admit, like,
it feels like they made it in like 4 months.
I don't know about. I mean, it does seem to be the black sheep entry.
Yeah.
But I loaded up the save files that were on my cartridge when I worked on the edge enhancer, and I thought it was pretty good. I mean, better than expected, I should say. Like I kind of appreciated like the sort of slower, more methodical feel to the combat, and I thought the shield seemed well implemented.
It's completely unnecessary. It's not a difficult game, and like no area felt like it lasted at all, which is what I thought. It didn't feel like there was very much there. Like they just kind of.
So you're saying like each location just felt like. I mean, most things are too long, but you feel like it was so short that it.
There's like no like there was like a dungeon.
They didn't leave an end.
Like there's like sometimes there is like dungeons and stuff, but they're only like a few screens usually. I mean, I don't know. It felt like they made it and rushed it out, and also they didn't quite have a handle of like how to develop for the Super Nintendo for some reason. And that's why the game is the way it is because maybe they cut out a bunch, because they didn't quite understand how to program for the system for some reason.
I mean, how many Falcom games are on the Super Nintendo? I mean, there's Ys 3, there's Ys 5,
and they probably I don't even think they did that version of 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Are you full of poop? Yeah. You're full of poop. There better not be a problem overnight. You might have to think about doing something before you go to bed.
Like an extra life.
Oh, Brandish is a Falcom game.
Oh, okay.
Now that I think only came out in Japan as well, right? Like, is Ys 3 the only Falcom game?
I feel like Brandish came out here. I think that's the one that rotates. Like the character stays facing the same way, but the entire area, the screen rotates when you hit the L and R buttons.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I know the name.
Yeah, Fire Shark is way better than this game. I don't have the Japanese version, but I could play Fire Shark instead.
Cloud says it is discombobulated. I'm
just one of those things. For some reason, I've never really played it, but I just know that about it.
Yeah.
And I joke about that stuff.
Yeah,
all the
I'm
time.
watching this, and the guy's facing in one direction, but the screen is not rotating yet. Wow, what is the way he's fighting this monster is very weird. It keeps falling down, then it keeps going up, and then it keeps going over, and keeps picking up this hammer. What? I do not understand the gameplay of this at all. Like he's fighting this, like, what is he grinding? It's like fighting this one dude for like, what is this? What is
it? Sound like Barry Burton.
What is this?
What is it? But you know, it's interesting because
I'm yet to see the rotation though. Like it's like a snap rotate.
Yeah.
It's just like instant. He's like going the other. Oh.
You're like, this is horrible.
This game looks real bad, y'all. Wow. Look
So
at
maybe
Brandish.
they just cannot wrap their heads around like developing for the system, right? I mean, it's very possible. Okay, I'll do Granada after this.
Is Granada the last game on your pile?
I have Granada, Granada and Heckfire, the only ones left, and I wasn't planning on playing.
Yeah, but you've played Heckfire.
Yeah. Those explosions just sound so loud compared to everything else. Hey, did you see that on August 19th, they're re-releasing that original live-action Ninja Turtles movie in the theater for like a week? For its,
no.
35th anniversary or something like that?
That's a weird number to celebrate, but okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it.
Cool.
All right, I'll switch this.
I mean, I feel like that kind of thing doesn't super appeal to me unless it's actually a film print.
Well, hopefully it gets a 4K release. Because
I mean, I think there are places that do stuff like that. Like I feel like it would have to be a film print to get me to go to the theater to see it. Like, I don't know. Like, there's not a lot of appeal to seeing it in the theater if it's going to be digital just like it is at home.
Yeah. I just want to go because I mean, did you see it originally in the theater too?
I don't think I saw the. I may have, but I'm not positive. But like, I have a very clear memory of seeing the second movie. But I don't know if I saw the first in the theater or if I didn't see it until I got it on VHS.
Well, maybe you should go if you've never seen the theater. That's like, I remember.
I'd be curious if anywhere's doing a film print viewing. That would be interesting to me.
I just remember seeing that at the theater and the line, like when it was a single screen movie theater back when those were a thing, where it was like just a place, like it was like in a downtown area, right? It was just like
what was it, like one of those like they show like the older movies that like aren't in the main theaters anymore?
No, definitely not. They showed new movies. But I mean, this is 1990.
It was just like one of those fancy downtown, like more like historic kinds of theaters.
Yeah. But I just remember seeing it, and the line like went up the street and around the block for it.
Wow.
So I would have seen that. It would have been the day after it came out. So that Saturday, because my dad took me.
Now that I see this, I'm pretty sure you've played at least a little bit of this on stream before.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I mean, maybe it's just because we're talking about turtles, but this like makes me think of like the city in Turtles a little bit.
Oh yeah. Bum bum bum.
For some reason.
Bum 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 bum. But yeah, the theater I saw it at was called the Winter Garden. I saw a lot of movies there. Get those options. So the US version of this one's expensive. I feel like this was another situation where I think the Japanese version is also like a little bit more expensive, but I just happened to find a listing that nobody had bid on and lucked out and got it without any like having to fight for it, I guess. This is a good way to put it. And that's what happened with Heckfire also. Because the US version, that's expensive, and I think the Japanese version is expensive-ish, but I just found a listing that nobody had bid on.
Is this game also 30 FPS?
It sure looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I could see it being 30 FPS, but it's not super apparent like it was immediately with.
It's not as obnoxious.
Yeah, like I can't tell if the game is just like the movement's like slower. Maybe that's all it is.
If I beat Donkey Kong soon enough, maybe I'll even be able to squeeze in another shorter pledge game before having to start Trails of Cold Steel. Maybe like the Eternal Cylinder or something.
There you go.
Even Wild Arms 4, I think it's supposed to be like under 30 hours.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I know that game is not the most beloved in the series, although I know at least one person who really likes it. But I think the gameplay is considered good, but people just don't like the story or characters or something.
Okay.
I can overlook that kind of stuff if the game is fun. But yeah, it's nice that it's not supposed to be very long.
So I think I'm just taking out all the red dots on the map. Well, I think that one of the reasons I'm feeling good about like getting back to the pledge games is because I'm not sure if there's like any other like must-play games that I've like are coming out this year for
me. Well, I mean, I'm going to get the new version of Kirby, but right. I don't imagine that's like. I mean, I would like to
get that too. But I'm trading my old version also, since it has them both on the cartridge.
Although that Switch game never did get a patch, did it?
No.
Like, yeah, that's so awesome. It just doesn't need it.
Nope.
They just nailed it. But yeah, I mean, I would like to like replay it, but I probably won't do that right away.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely play the new content.
Yeah.
Which I imagine will be relatively short, but I don't know.
But I mean, like nothing out. There's no like new games that I feel like I need to
hold your horses. Hold your horses. We don't know the release date for Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's a non-negotiable day one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, although like I heard rumors that, you know, the reason the date has not been announced is because they're like missing milestones. So
they're missing milestones. What do you mean?
Maybe, like development milestones, like, you know, like they're, you know, whatever phase it was supposed to be at by a certain date, they didn't quite make it.
Really?
I mean, that's a rumor.
So,
like there is some concern it may actually not make it this year.
oh, okay. Well, whatever. You know what? At this point,
If not, then whatever.
yeah,
Right?
it's like we've waited for so long. Like,
What's another 4 or 5 months? It could come
Yeah.
out in January, you know?
yeah,
Yeah, I saw, I didn't click on the article, but I saw, like, it was very easy to tell like where this line of thought was going just from reading the headline. You know, someone said that the Switch, I saw the headline said the Switch 2 is a book club, which is like, it makes sense. Like, you know, the releases are like, you know, very carefully timed and spread apart, and then like everyone is going to be playing these games, right? Everyone played Mario Kart. Everyone's playing Donkey Kong.
right. Yeah.
You know, all at the same time. So it kind of makes it this like shared event.
It's kind of nice.
This like, there's not a lot else that's like competing for the attention, right? So
Right.
you're like, everyone is like definitely playing those games, right? That's an interesting thought. You know, I think Nintendo puts a lot of thought into the release dates, and you know, there may be some wiggle room if they think Prime 4 isn't going to make it this year.
And you know, things are selling well enough that I feel like
they don't have to have it.
they're not feeling like the pressure. Like, I mean, that's kind of how it's
The
been.
thing is, though, I think there are certain segments of like hardcore gamers that are like not satisfied with what's on there yet. So
Right.
like Metroid Prime 4 would be a big boost, even though it can play on Switch 1 and, you know, should be considered.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll run very well on there, but yeah, so that's the big unknown. Like I'm trying to think, like, after Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I'm not sure if there's anything
I didn't realize it had a time limit.
else. Oh yeah, geez. It's hard to find everything here, I guess. I wonder if you'll just lose a life or if you'll like fail the whole level. But I'm excited for the new Hyrule Warriors, but otherwise, like, I don't.
Time over. Oh, and there's the boss. Oh. You only lose your life. You only lose a life.
Good. This kind of makes me think of the stage 2 boss in Contra 3 without the mode 7. You know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new Hyrule Warriors, but like that, I think I'll wait for Christmas on that. And like, Kirby Air Ride. Like I have to get it because
like
I have
that's
all the...
not going to be out for a while.
It shouldn't be this. Like, it's such a. I feel like it's such a mistake to release that this year. I don't know why they slated that for the same year as Mario Kart. That just seems really foolish.
Right.
I mean,
there's just like so much driving stuff, right? Like that and like Fast Fusion. It just feels like
yeah. I mean,
it's very heavy on the driving games.
I mean, maybe the reason that it's releasing so early is because I mean, there's a rumor. I don't know if this is based on anything, but that, like, you know, Sakurai stipulated, like, if I'm going to make another Smash Brothers, like, I have to you have to let me do this thing I want to do.
Right. Well,
You
I
wanna
mean, that's
make-
the thing.
you
Like
wanna
with
make
Smash, like
Riders?
I can't, like I don't even understand how they're gonna be able to like do another one. Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, Sakurai keeps saying they can't do the everyone is here again.
yeah, it's just like expected
So-
for one, and then is it just like more stuff, more of the same? Like,
I
may
I
as well
don't-
like
I
just
don't-
do like a re-release, like do a Switch 2 version of the Switch
Yeah.
1 game with like
I mean, honestly,
all the characters
I-
like included in the price or something. But even then, they would have to. They wouldn't.
That's
do
what
that.
I thought. I remember thinking that that's what they were going to do for Switch. Just re-release Smash 4. Because
I mean,
I was
that's
like,
kinda
at the
what they
time
did.
I was thinking like, I mean, Smash Ultimate is better than Smash 4, but like at the time though, I was like, it feels like such a waste to make a whole new Smash. Like, I don't know. Like, Sakurai himself has said like he has to be involved in Smash Brothers. Like, he just doesn't think anyone else can do it. But like, I don't know. Like, as a not hardcore Smash player, I feel Smash is a little stale, and I'd much rather see Sakurai's talents be put to something a little more original. Like, I would like to see someone else handle Smash Brothers, personally. Like, Kid Icarus Uprising is so freaking good, and I want an HD version of that, and I want Sakurai to make something else cool like that. You know?
Yeah.
I'm done with Sakurai being a slave to Smash for the rest of his life.
But I feel like there's almost like nothing left to really do in it.
Yeah,
They could just
I don't
take
know
the
what.
Switch version and just port that.
Yeah, yeah. What if they ported that, but then had like all the alternative versions of the characters from like previous games, right? Like that would be enough of a hook, right? Just
Yeah.
port the Switch version, Switch game, and then just like have like, you know, versions of the characters that play more like the classic versions, if they want, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just I'm not the kind of person that really knows a lot about it, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look, some.
I mean, it's, you know. Oh, that's kind of wild.
What?
I mean, it's kind of crazy looking.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of looks like it's rotating.
The rotation, like that's pretty well done. Like, you know, obviously they're faking it, but they're faking it pretty well.
Yeah. Moving like a treasure boss. Yep.
That's what people should say instead of like a boss. They should say like a treasure boss. That's even higher praise or higher level of impressive achievement.
Got him.
Got him.
I mean, it's not exactly like a looker at all. This game, it's
No, but it looks alright.
yeah.
Seems like an okay game.
I feel like Wolf Team was like really cranking out so many games at this point, and they're all like really solid, but none of them are like really impressive looking. I don't think that they really made any impressive looking games.
Road Avenger.
Yeah, but that was just like a part of an arcade game, though, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Wolf Team was never. Oh, they didn't do the arcade version.
No, I think that was Data East.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf Team was never like the best of the best, but it's so interesting that they kind of like branded themselves as like one of the like Wolf Team, you know?
Yeah.
Like they were like the Tommy Tallaricos of Japan. Where they were better at making themselves seem like a big deal than actually being a big deal.
I find this easier than Thunder Force 2's overhead because you can stop moving at this. Like you're constantly scrolling in Thunder Force 2.
That's weird when it's over that like mesh. The city down below kind of looks like CPU chips and like motherboard slots.
How much time we got? I got a couple more minutes. Should I just like pick something else out, or should I just? I'll just see what continue. We got like about another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, we shouldn't go.
I would go longer and play something else if I didn't have to get up so early and if I wasn't like so dead tired from yard work. I had to edge my sidewalk. I did like half of it today.
In the heat.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. If I was like that dehydrated, that it was causing like my muscles to seize up.
You know, this is probably like something that people are like, oh yeah, that like you should. I sometimes I feel like when I drink lots of water, like I can sometimes almost feel more dehydrated. I think because it makes me have to pee more.
Yeah, I was definitely did not pee. I mean, it looked
yeah,
like
you were sweating it all out.
What?
You were sweating it all out instead.
I know. Well, I was using Mio it was like the electrolyte version of Mio in my water.
Maybe it ain't enough.
Maybe it is not enough. I'm losing sodium.
Probably through your sweat. Sweat's salty.
Well, either way, nothing like that has ever happened to me before. Jeez. So much stuff going on. I don't hate Wolf Team. Matthew, I don't hate them. I did a video it was like a really early video where I did their full FMV games on the Sega.
I think that was like my first awareness of Wolf Team, actually.
Oh yeah?
Like identifying them as like, oh, they developed all these games. Okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. Especially, since you didn't have a Genesis or Sega CD at the time.
Orbital Hub says minerals are actually what quenches your thirst. Water devoid of minerals will leave you more thirsty. How about?
But thank you for the super chat, Matthew. Sorry, I didn't mean to just like only comment on what you were saying.
It is. I'm trying to parse if his
Lizard Sunglasses 8-ball.
Lizard Sunglasses 8-ball, rocket ship, Oni.
Smiling face.
Smiling face means anything. Stefan, Coury, I don't love Wolf Team. The internet. Coury hates Wolf Team. It's true. It's true.
The controversial opinion. Probably not.
Yeah. Well, like, on DF Direct Weekly, they were talking about how, people got this impression that like Donkey Kong Bonanza is like plagued with performance problems.
Which is weird because I feel like there's only a few times where it really slows down, and even then it's not even that bad.
It's like absolutely not like the Link's Awakening. I mean, it's the same concept as the Link's Awakening problem, but the presentation is like not really irritating at all. Like, it's mostly like when the game like takes control away from you, like when you're getting the banana animation, you don't even notice it. It's like on the map screen. It's occasionally when like the camera is panning a cutscene.
You know what, though? I really felt like the map screen was more useful in this game, specifically because of the way that when you go back into it, it zooms back into you, and you can kind of get an idea like really easily of like what direction you need to go.
Right, it gives you. They did it in a way that like gives you sort of spatial awareness.
Yeah, so it makes it so easy to say like, oh, I need to. I'm going here, and then you can easily turn that way and like know exactly where you're headed. So I feel like that doesn't really quite happen in a lot of games that have 3D maps like that.
Right. I saw Zane's dad ask this earlier. He said, some people were saying that Donkey Kong Bonanza makes them sick, and it was like, no, I don't feel motion sick playing it at all.
But you can turn down the screen if you need to. It's an option.
Like Zane's dad saying, some people are saying the hard camera snap is making them sick. Like I don't. Like, I actually had to turn the camera speed up to the maximum because I thought the default was way too slow. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can kind of see why, because, I mean, it can get a little claustrophobic and just kind of generally odd, just due to the way they, like, have to... I mean, like I said earlier, like, I feel like there's a lot of aesthetic concessions made to support the gameplay. And one of those, I think, is just the way that when you're, like, going through, like, a small tunnel, and it's just, like, the way it, like, kind of shows the background. Like, it looks real. It looks like you're like, in no-clip mode and seeing things from angles that you're not supposed to see. Right?
Yeah.
But like, obviously it's there, the gameplay would be problematic if they didn't just do that. And they probably didn't want to do they didn't want to do the dither method for like the whole, like when you're going inside something, like they do the dither thing a little bit. But like if they did it for like the whole screen where you're going through like a small tunnel, like ugh. Like they got the dither thing going on here with this spotlight.
Yeah.
Like, this is fine because like you can see outside the spotlight, but when I was playing Hyperlight Drifter, there was like a little bit where, it was just like completely dark aside from like a small light around your character. I feel like I've never played a 2D game where I feel like I've never played a 2D game where the perspective was I'm having trouble thinking through what I'm trying to say. When you have a tiny spotlight on you in like a 2D game, like whether it's side-scrolling or overhead, like and like it's completely pitch black all around you.
Yeah.
Like other than that small, like I can't think of any situation where that's ever fun.
Yeah.
Like it might not be that annoying in some instances, but I'm never like, oh yeah, this was a clever idea. It's just like always annoying.
Yeah.
Like it's inoffensive at best, but it's never like, oh yeah, this section of the game was more interesting because you did that. Like in 3D games,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
that's fine in 3D games like Dark Souls. Like that's part of the atmosphere and exploration, and like you just really gotta take it slow. Like it can be done well in 3D games, but I've never seen it done well in 2D games. Like you can do that in like Super Mario Maker, and I remember like if I saw a Mario Maker level do that, I was just like, nah.
Nope. This is my last life here, so we'll see what happens. Let's go into lane. Well, I run out of lives. I can't believe that I finished Musha though. Even sure it was uneasy, but I still I can mark that one as beat now.
Go to your backloggery before you go to bed.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly seems like it was no easy task. Even still.
No, it certainly is doable. What I've been trying to do also is, like, whenever I finish something on there, I've been using, like, the review thing and kind of writing down, like, a little short review, and I figured I can use that as kind of like use it for the year-end video, too. To remember what I thought, I guess. I've been having fun with it, like it's been kind of cool, like keeping it updated again. How do I get to that?
Sandy, I think Corey's almost done.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Will you poop when we get off? Will you actually do it this time? You don't want to go to bed without pooping. Yeah, that'd be bad business. She has one
Nelly
eye
just,
kind of half
like,
closed, so
when I
she's
walk
looking
her
at
in
me
the
kind
morning,
of
she
weird.
poops like 3 times on her walk, and then doesn't have to for the rest of the day. It's like that's probably the best part about having a little dog.
I mean, Sandy, she inconsistently does 2 poops a day. Usually. Today she's pooped none.
She might be constipated. Has she got anything new? Anything new to eat?
No. I mean, I think if she was, she would be at least trying, but she ain't even trying. She's just like, no, don't feel it. So this says she will poop after morning coffee.
Yeah. Well, that's how Nelly is. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, not after. I'm kidding. But
yeah, I know.
She always goes on the morning walk, and it's like usually in the same place, and it's very funny because there's part of the trail that we walk where there's like these rocks along the edge of it, and she loves to like walk on the rocks, and it always makes her have to poop. She'll like walk on the rocks, and then like walking on like these like specific rocks. It's
just
I don't know.
Like, ooh, that makes me have to go.
Yeah, it's weird how that seems to make her like, I don't know. Maybe it's the sensation of it. Maybe it's the she just really likes to poop on the rocks. Maybe.
I remember one of the times in my life that I had to like poop the worst. Yeah, Nelly being on the rocks made me think of it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't poop on the rocks for the record. I lived in Delaware, way back, and near Pennsylvania, near Philadelphia, and we went to all the historical stuff that's in Philadelphia a few times, and so they've got some old cobblestone streets and stuff, right, in the downtown historical district. I remember I had to go so bad, and it was a long walk back to where any public restrooms were. And I just remember as soon as I made the transition to walking from asphalt or concrete to those cobblestones, it felt so miserable. I never expected that, but walking on the cobblestones was it was uncomfortable.
That does not sound very good. But no. I think that Orbital Hub is one-upped you without much effort.
Oh my gosh! What? No way. I've seen the result of that a time or two in my life, Orbital Hub. Was it you? Have you ever seen the result of that?
No. I don't want to think about it.
No. Well, I'm leaving you with those thoughts, everybody.
Yeah. Stefan, sorry. Yeah, I have to get up really super early in the morning, and I'm worn out from doing yard work all day, so I was not gonna keep it going too late. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that'll do it. And I hope everyone has a great week. Thanks to everybody who donated. And, take care of yourselves out there, okay?
Yeah. And Sandy, you take care of that poop.
There you go.
Right now.
Yeah, everyone take care of yourselves. It's rough out there. All right. Have a great week. See you soon. Take care.
Later.